This is an update on the 1997 Toyota liteace pickup truck. It is May 2nd. I did some more work to this. I put a power distribution system right here. It's got turn on and you can power stuff up. You can charge things up even when the engine's off. It's got 3 cigarette lighters. I like these little things. I got these at Harbor Freight. You stick it in there, it stays charged up, and they're pretty bright. Well, at night they seem bright, but that's good. Tells me I got 14 volts coming out of the battery. And if you don't want to charge something up, you don't want this charged up, you just push that button and it's off. I got 2 USBs right here, and on the side here on this unit there's actually some micro USBs, but don't have them. And also I installed a power distribution up here for my camera and my GPS. I like to use this GPS because it automatically tells me what my speed is in miles per hour, because this is in kilometers. And I got these cell phone holders here. Probably take these down. I don't need one for my speedometer anymore. But also there's the heat right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. There's the heat right here. Low fan heat's pretty good. High fan heat's a lot better, but it's louder. But I found that we had some chilly nights before. If I just put it on low, it heated up fine. But if it was like a winter morning, what you would do is you put it on high until you start feeling warm. Then you put it in low. But it puts out just as much heat as the other trucks do. I told you. I met an old Toyota guy at the car show the other day, and he explained to me why this original heater core started leaking, or not leaking. It didn't leak on me, but the guy I bought it from in Japan bypassed it and sent it to me. Bypassed it, didn't tell me about it. So when I got it, I turned on the started the motor and tried the heat, and the thing would never heat up. So I started crawling around underneath the car and saw that the heater hoses were bypassed, were basically connected together. So the heat coolant was coming out and then just basically had a U pipe in there, and it's coming back to the engine. So I started figuring out why he did that, and I did a smoke test on the heater core, and smoke came out into the cabin. So that heater core is no good, and I didn't really want to replace the heater core because that means that taking this off and all this stuff, and I'd never get all the bolts and wires and cables put back the way they're supposed to. So I just didn't want to do it, and I wasn't going to pay a mechanic to do it because he wouldn't get it back either, just right. So I started looking for other alternatives. I started thinking about roof air conditioner with heater. I started thinking about a bunch of things, and I did come up with an auxiliary heater core that had a motor on it, and I actually stuck it in there. And there's earlier videos of it in operation, but it was kind of weak. I'd say it was about 70% output of what the factory was. because I have other trucks exactly like this. So that's why I come up with 70%, because it did the job, but it was slow. And it had a whistling noise that on high it would just be kind of annoying. So I was surfing the internet and I came up with this unit, and I'm glad I decided to change it out. That just looks like it's from the factory. It's solid. I solidly installed that, and I got low setting. The switch is right here, off in the middle, and high, and it just belts out the heat. I just love it. I'm sorry winter's gone now, but we still get some cold nights. I get to use it. But again, with these two installs and this, I had to kind of bump the price up to $12,500. It seems like a lot of money, but you're getting a very young Toyota, 7,000 mile Toyota with new tires. And you might be thinking, well, gee, if there's only 7,000 miles on it, why did you have to change the tires? Well, people don't know, a lot of people don't know what happens to tires over time. They tend to harden and get kind of more plastic. And they don't grip as good. The rubber doesn't grip as good. So it's kind of in the rain especially, you'll notice that when you stop, the tires just kind of skid a lot. So it's kind of dangerous. So every car I get, even this one, this had 40,000 kilometers on it. The tires looked good. I replaced them. That's the first thing I do. I replace the tires. I replace all the fluids, the gearbox, the differential fluid. This one is automatic, so I'd change the automatic transmission fluid, because fluids degrade over time, and you just have to do that. And I changed the brake fluid, everything. So that all costs money. You know, it adds up. I'm not making a lot of money on this, and I'm not going to give this away. I'd rather keep it. I'd rather keep this thing than sell it at a complete loss. I'm making probably $1,000 on top of everything I've done. Also, this windshield wiper switch looks a lot like this. And I was it was at night, and I was trying to put this thing in reverse, and I put my windshield wiper into reverse and cracked it. If you know what I mean. I confused this handle with my windshield wiper handle. So I cracked it, and because it came out and it feels just like it. It comes out to right here. I was so mad. But I couldn't find another windshield wiper, because apparently it happened a lot in Japan and they ran out of stock. So there is none. So I came up with this. It's a rotary switch. My wiper speed, windshield washer, all right here. And it works. It works fine. I'll turn on the thing. So push that button, you get your... And then you turn this. Works fine. So, those are about the only two things you really need to know about this unit, and they're fixed. You don't really... That's the only weirdo things that on this car is the heater core. Oh, what I was saying, because I asked the Toyota guy, he said he used to work these they had Toyota vans this size coming in the 1980s. He was a mechanic. And I asked him, why would this heater core pop a hole in it like that? He says, well, if it's been sitting for a long time, the coolant can get acidic, and it could degrade it and just eat a hole in it. So I got an answer why the heater core got a hole in it. But I changed all the fluid and put fluid in it because it did look like it was just water in there. So I flushed it out and put new coolant in there, and the radiator looks new. So the radiator's fine. And I've been driving it for, let's see, I got it at 5,000 kilometers. So I've been driving it for 7,000 kilometers, not an issue. So that is a wonderful addition. And this is a 3-seater, so the 3rd seater just got to straddle this, 1 foot on this side, 1 foot on that side. But you won't be driving 3 people very often, but if at all. But I got my glove box back, and I'm glad. There's a lot of room, a lot of strange things with this glove box. It's got this little tray that comes out, not sure why. I guess you can write on it. It's actually pretty strong. You can, put some pressure on it. Maybe you could eat lunch on it. I don't know what it was there for. But there's also a second compartment. You pull this up and that floor comes up. So you have like a second compartment underneath here. But there was no door on this. I didn't take the door off. There was no door. There's no hinges for a door. But it looks like it needs a door, but there's just no door there. It came in the factory that way. But all the upholstery is in good shape. There's no tears on it. There's one cigarette burn on this side. Not bad. The liner was coming down. I sprayed some adhesive on there about a month ago, and it's holding. But the headliner's good. There's just nothing wrong with this. You could drive this for 3-4 years, and about that time you might have to worry about brake pads and brake shoes. And change those out and drive it another 4 years. This thing will last forever, But, I also made another improvement here. I put neoprene bumpers on here, so you don't knock up your railings. And also I put them up here on the top if you wanted to put lumber up here so you don't scratch your paint. You can haul 20-foot lumber on this thing. This is an 8-foot bed, by the way. It's 8 feet. 8-foot bed. That's the scrap chicken food that I pick up at a restaurant to feed my chickens. This is ready to go. If somebody needs a real car and doesn't want a massive new car payment, you can get a new car for about a quarter of the price. Wonderful. It's good. It's a good truck. But I'm not giving it away. I'm sorry, dudes. It's just not giving it away. It's a great car. I know it looks small and like it should be worth $6,000, but nope. This is worth every penny of the $12,000. Tires are new. I mean, it's like getting a new car without an air conditioner. No air conditioner. But anyway, I'll load this up, and if you're interested, text me, and come out and show you personally underneath. We'll go underneath the car. That's one thing I've been meaning to do, is take a video underneath the car. There's no rust on this. No rust.